Adapt or Die issue 3 focuses a bit more on the story of Grace, Mawat, and Etukan as they dive a little bit deeper into this mysterious sickness that has fell upon the clan. Written by Carino Becco, known for her Star Wars, Green Lantern, and Savage Hulk comic book series, illustrations done by Benny Lobel, Mark Molchan, and Wes Tioba, the third issue was released in July of 2022. The description reads, quote, "The origin of the disease remains a mystery, but a routine hunt may lead Etukan to the shocking answer. While Selfridge attempts to seize the crisis to his advantage, Grace utilizes human technology to aid in finding a cure, but Mawat has a better idea." End quote. Issue 3 starts out strong with Grace instructing her pilot to take her to the Metkayina clan. The pilot first refuses, since this mission is illegal, but Grace persuades him to take her on a flyover. They find Mawat on the ground below and land as they fly towards Home Tree. Mawat notifies Grace that the youngsters are still sick and queries her about whether the sickness originated in Hell's Gate. Grace, somewhat shocked, denies it, but Mawat feels skeptical that this sickness was indeed caused by the humans. Back at Hell's Gate, Grace discovers that Parker is the one who ordered their return due to the sickness. Grace, enraged by this, has somewhat of a theory regarding the illness. Later on, Parker encounters Grace in her laboratory and questions why Grace is attempting to find a treatment for the children while suggesting that their deaths would be beneficial to the RDA, which enrages Grace despite her belief that they were not guilty for the illness. Grace then resumes her task while drinking a green liquid. Parker tried to stop her, but Grace explains that she merely drinking a safe substance to compare herself to her avatar. Back at Home Tree, Etukan queries Mawat about Grace's supplies and is completely opposed to them. He informs Mawat that Neytiri's illness is worsening. Mawat attempts to persuade Etukan to let humanity aid with the sickness, but he rejects furiously. Finally, Mawat inquires as to why Etukan is so certain of his viewpoint, and Etukan informs her about an incident he witnessed while hunting. Etukan had traced a beast he shot to its end, and he noticed people throwing oil into a creek. Mawat claims that the clan does not draw water from the creek and that the children do not play near it, but Etukan is unconvinced. Later on, Grace returns to the forest meeting point with Mawat in her avatar, but she grows exhausted. She sits down and dreams about Il Navi until Mawat finds her and wakes her up. Grace is concerned about the unusual things she witnessed. This was a short issue, and despite not a lot of action, there is an interesting turn in this issue. Seeing more of Parker is always a treat, and I'm happy that we get to see the relationship between Grace and Mawat evolve over time. This is certainly a shorter read than some of the other issues, but worth it in the series. But what did you think of issue 3? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.